Ever thought about why we celebrate St. Patrick? Patricia, originally known as a rickshaw girl, transformed into St. Patrick Facette, one of Ireland's most beloved saints. But how did this change happen? Legend has it that Patricia, living in a humble village, showcased unyielding courage and compassion, helping those in need around her. Through her selfless acts, she became a symbol of hope and faith, inspiring others to follow in her footsteps. Her story resonated so deeply that over the centuries, Patricia evolved from a local hero into a saint whose legacy is celebrated every March 17th. This holiday has since grown into a global phenomenon, showcasing Irish culture with parades, music, and, of course, shamrocks. Understanding Patricia's journey from a rickshaw girl to a saint reminds us that anyone can make a significant impact, no matter their background. So what does St. Patrick's Day mean to you? Scientists recently discovered that the Balearic Islands are extraordinary. These stunning islands nestled in the Mediterranean Sea offer more than just beautiful beaches. They are a gateway to fascinating history and delectable cuisine. Archaeological digs across the islands reveal ruins dating back to prehistoric times, showcasing the incredible legacy of the Talayotic people who inhabited these lands thousands of years ago. Travelers can visit ancient taliots, stone structures that served as both homes and ceremonial sites, and burial grounds that whisper stories from an era long past. But history is just one part of the allure. The Balearic Islands are also a culinary paradise, celebrated for their fresh seafood sourced from the surrounding azure waters. Picture yourself enjoying a plate of sobrasada, a savory cured sausage, or treating your taste buds to a slice of ensaimada, a sweet pastry that melts in your mouth. Every meal is a celebration of local ingredients, showcasing fruits and vegetables that burst with flavor. So whether you're exploring ancient sites or indulging in incredible dishes, the Balearic Islands promise an unforgettable adventure for all your senses. Guess what really drives mail regulations in America? In 1894, the United States government took a bold step by banning the mailing of obscene materials, which surprisingly included playful illustrations of dancing skeletons. Authorities found these images too suggestive, even though they were meant to be funny. This ban is a fascinating glimpse into the cultural mindset of the Victorian era, where strict moral standards shaped various aspects of everyday life, including what you could send through the mail. The decision to restrict these lighthearted drawings reflects how societal values can influence laws, especially concerning decency and public morality. As you think about this, consider how our own standards today might affect what we find acceptable in communications and art. Isn't it intriguing to see how perceptions of humor and decency can change over time? Why does Disneyland keep changing and improving? Walt Disney famously stated that his theme parks would never be finished as long as people could imagine new things. This exciting philosophy means Disneyland is always evolving and adapting, which keeps the experience fresh for every guest. Each time you visit, there's a good chance you'll discover something new, whether it's a charming attraction, a delicious food option, or an innovative show. The creative team at Disney is constantly brainstorming and imagining new ways to enhance the park, integrating cutting-edge technology and storytelling techniques. Imagine walking through a land that might be reimagined with the latest characters or themes from your favorite movies. This commitment to creativity and improvement not only attracts repeat visitors, but also inspires future generations, ensuring that Disneyland remains a beloved destination for everyone from kids to adults. Isn't that what makes it so magical? Guess what really drives Massachusetts' unique privacy law? This state has a specific law against taking pictures under a skirt, and it's all about protecting individual privacy. With the rise of technology, many people are concerned about their personal space and digital safety. Massachusetts lawmakers stepped up to make sure that anyone caught engaging in such invasive photography can face serious penalties. This law not only helps reduce the spread of inappropriate images, but also sends a strong message about respect and consent. It's crucial for everyone to feel safe and secure in public spaces, and laws like this are a step in the right direction. So next time you think about privacy laws, remember that Massachusetts is working hard to protect citizens from unwanted attention and promote personal dignity. Isn't it great to see such proactive steps being taken? Have you ever wondered why we say bless you? This common phrase traces its roots back to ancient times, when people believed that sneezing could expel evil spirits. In many cultures, a sneeze was seen as a sign that a person was vulnerable to illnesses that could invade the body. To counteract this, saying bless you became a way to offer protection and goodwill. Some historians link the phrase to the bubonic plague era, when sneezing was a symptom of the disease, prompting a prayer for safety. Interestingly, variations of this saying exist in many languages worldwide, showing how this protective sentiment transcends cultural barriers. Even today, when someone sneezes, we're reminded of these ancient beliefs, transforming a simple reflex into a moment of connection and care. So the next time you hear bless you, remember it carries a legacy of hope and protection. Here's something incredible about 20 million bats. In the heart of Texas lies Bracken Cave, home to the biggest bat colony on the planet. Imagine standing at the entrance as twilight descends, transforming the sky into a canvas where millions of bats emerge in a swirling, majestic cloud. These extraordinary creatures, numbering around 20 million, are not merely fascinating to watch. They play a crucial role in our ecosystem. As night falls, these bats become nature's most effective pest control agents, devouring countless insects, including those pesky mosquitoes that disrupt our summer evenings. With their ability to consume up to thousands of insects in a single night, each bat contributes to the health and balance of their environment. This nightly spectacle not only showcases their remarkable flying skills, but also highlights the importance of their ecological mission. So the next time you encounter a mosquito buzzing around you, remember that these bats are silently working in the background, helping to keep our nights more enjoyable. The breathtaking display at Bracken Cave serves as a vivid reminder of how critical bats are to a well-functioning ecosystem. Is it really true that avocados last for centuries? Yes, it is. With proper care, avocado trees can produce fruit for an astonishing 300 years. Originally from Central and South America, these trees were cultivated long ago and were a key food source for the Aztecs. Their rich, creamy texture and impressive health benefits have made avocados a global sensation today. Packed with vitamins, healthy fats, and fiber, they can enhance everything from salads to toast, making them a favorite ingredient in countless dishes. The cultivation of avocado trees isn't just a farming venture. It's a long-lasting agricultural treasure that connects ancient traditions with modern dining. As the avocado trend continues to rise, with guacamole taking center stage at parties and cafes, it's essential to appreciate the history and longevity of these remarkable trees. So next time you enjoy an avocado, remember you're savoring a bit of history that has thrived for generations. Did you know that one drop of oil harms water? Just that tiny amount can ruin a whopping 25 liters of water, showcasing just how delicate our aquatic ecosystems really are. When oil enters the water, it spreads like a dancer across the surface, creating a thin, toxic film that blocks oxygen from reaching fish and other marine life. This can disrupt entire food chains, affecting not only fish, but also the birds that hunt them and the plants that depend on clean water. Even small spills have the potential to wreak havoc, demonstrating the far-reaching effects of our actions on the environment. Cleaning up oil spills is often a huge challenge, which is why preventing them is crucial for protecting our precious water sources. Each of us can play a role in keeping our waters clean by being mindful of how we use and dispose of oil and other pollutants. So what can you do to help protect our waters? Did you know that chrysanthemum tea once promised immortality? In ancient Chinese medicine, this vibrant herbal tea was revered not just for its beautiful blossoms, but also for its incredible supposed powers. People believed that drinking chrysanthemum tea could lead to eternal life, making it a staple in various healing traditions. Although its promises of immortality may sound fanciful today, chrysanthemum tea does contain beneficial antioxidants. These antioxidants can help protect the body from oxidative stress and lower inflammation. While it's not a miracle cure, many still enjoy chrysanthemum tea for its soothing properties and pleasant floral flavor. Today, enthusiasts savor it not just for its historical significance, but also for its refreshing taste. So the next time you sip this lovely tea, remember its intriguing past and the culture that once believed it could conquer death. Enjoying a cup is a delightful way to connect with ancient traditions, don't you think? Believe it or not, cortisol can stress you out more. This hormone, often dubbed the stress hormone, helps your body respond to stress by increasing glucose availability for energy and shutting down functions that aren't crucial at the moment, like digestion. Imagine you're facing a big exam or a thrilling race. Cortisol kicks in to help you tackle those situations. However, when the body experiences prolonged stress, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, HPA, axis becomes overactive. This chronic activation can spell trouble, leading to a range of health problems such as anxiety, depression, and even a weakened immune system. When your body is constantly ready for action, you may find it harder to bounce back from everyday challenges. So while cortisol is essential for managing short-term stress, staying in high gear can harm your health in the long run. How can we balance stress for better health? This might surprise you. Ruyi Bridge floats in the air. The stunning bridge in China showcases an undulating design that gives it a unique, gravity-defying look, resembling a beautiful floating ribbon. Suspended 459 feet above the ground, Ruyi Bridge isn't just a marvel of engineering, it's also an adventure for anyone brave enough to cross its glass platforms. Walking on this incredible bridge feels like gliding over a breathtaking landscape, offering exhilarating views that let you see the world from a whole new angle. As you take each step, it's as if you're walking on air, surrounded by stunning scenery that stretches as far as the eye can see. The combination of its sleek design and transparent floor creates a thrilling experience, drawing visitors from all over to test their courage and enjoy the beauty of nature below. Would you dare to walk across Ruyi Bridge? Did you know about Talladega Superspeedway's amazing design? This iconic NASCAR circuit is famous for its extreme 33-degree banking in the corners, which is designed to keep cars hugging the track at incredibly high speeds. Imagine zipping around the turns, almost as if you're glued to the asphalt. This steep incline allows drivers to maintain higher velocities without veering off the track, creating thrilling action for both the racers and the fans. It's not just about speed, though. The banking affects race strategy, too. Drivers can draft behind each other, taking advantage of aerodynamic efficiency to gain speed. This unique feature makes Talladega a favorite among fans who come to witness the heart-pounding excitement of high-speed racing. So next time you watch a NASCAR race, remember that the layout is not just a track, but a crucial element in the action-packed world of motorsports. Why exactly does Adele Godel's story surprise us? Adele, the wife of brilliant mathematician Kurt Gödel, had a life that was anything but ordinary. When they first met, she was dazzling audiences as a dancer at a cabaret, a stark contrast to the world of high-level mathematics. However, she soon experienced rejection and isolation within the academic community after they moved to the prestigious Princeton Institute for Advanced Study. Despite her talents, Adele struggled to find acceptance among the scholars, many of whom were focused solely on their research and theories. This situation highlights the challenges faced by talented women in male-dominated fields, even in the 20th century. Adele's journey reminds us that outside appearances can be deceiving, and the barriers one faces often have little to do with their abilities. Her story invites us to reflect on the importance of diversity and inclusion in all areas of life. Believe it or not, the stick is the oldest toy. According to the National Toy Hall of Fame, this simple object has been delighting children for thousands of years. Unlike high-tech gadgets or fancy toys, a stick's beauty lies in its versatility. Kids can transform it into anything from a magic wand to a sword or even a bridge. It encourages imagination and physical activity, allowing little ones to play outside while exploring their creativity. Historically, children of all cultures have gravitated towards sticks, showing that play doesn't require bells and whistles. Generations have found joy in these humble implements, making the stick a timeless treasure. When you see children playing with sticks today, remember they are engaging in a tradition as old as time itself. What other toys can boast such a rich history? Did you know musk deer thrive in frigid conditions? These remarkable animals are often called the world's most cold-resistant mammals, as they can survive in temperatures that plunge to a staggering -50 degrees Celsius. Found primarily in the mountainous regions of Central Asia, musk deer are specially adapted to their harsh environments. Their thick fur provides excellent insulation, while their unique body structure helps them navigate snowy terrains. Unlike many other deer species, musk deer do not have antlers. Instead, males possess distinct tusk-like canines. This adaptation also contributes to their survival, as it allows them to defend themselves against predators while foraging for food. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, herbs, and shrubs, which they can find even under deep snow. It's fascinating to consider how these incredible creatures manage to thrive where few others can. What other amazing adaptations do animals have? Believe it or not, houses in Sardinia cost just €1. This delightful initiative is an attempt to breathe new life into charming villages that are losing residents. By offering these homes at an incredibly low price, the local government encourages people, especially Americans, to invest in their renovation. While the price tag seems unbelievable, there is indeed a catch. These homes need a lot of work before they can be lived in. Buyers must be ready for a renovation challenge that could transform a rundown property into a beautiful home. The intention behind this project is to attract newcomers who can revitalize the community, keep the traditions alive, and support local businesses. Imagine fixing up an old stone house, perhaps even gaining a bit of the Italian lifestyle in the process. Would you take on the adventure of restoring a piece of Sardinian history? Here's something incredible about ancient astronauts. Supporters of the ancient astronaut theory highlight fascinating texts from ancient cultures, like the Sumerian Enuma Elish and the Mayan Popol Vuh. These stories describe mysterious beings descending from the sky, sharing wisdom and knowledge with humanity. Could these so-called sky gods actually be extraterrestrial visitors? This theory suggests that rather than solely relying on human ingenuity, ancient civilizations may have received advanced teachings in fields such as astronomy and mathematics from outside our planet. By examining these ancient narratives, we encounter a captivating question. Did extraterrestrial beings play a role in shaping the technological advancements of early human societies? This intriguing idea opens the door to exploring our history from an entirely new perspective. Believe it or not, Congolese weddings last an entire week. If you think wedding celebrations are just a day-long affair, think again and explore the vibrant traditions found in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Here, the festivities stretch across a full week, creating a community event filled with music, dancing, and delicious dishes that tantalize the palate. The bride becomes a centerpiece during these celebrations, often donning an extraordinary headdress crafted from tree bark, representing her deep roots in nature and her family's heritage. However, there's a fascinating cultural twist. Smiling is often discouraged during these ceremonies. In Congolese culture, marriage signifies a serious commitment, and joy is expressed in subtler ways. Instead of beaming smiles, you may notice couples sharing intimate glances or locking eyes, conveying their love with deep emotion rather than overt expression. This blend of joyful festivity and serious commitment not only highlights the country's rich traditions, but also showcases the strong bonds between families and communities, making Congolese weddings a truly unforgettable experience to witness. Did you know Jeddah Lighthouse is the tallest in the world? Standing at an impressive 436 feet, the Jeddah Lighthouse, also known as King Abdullah's Lighthouse, proudly claims its title as the tallest lighthouse globally. Located in the bustling port city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, this towering structure opened its doors to the public in 1990 and quickly became an iconic symbol of the city. It features a stunning design that not only serves a practical purpose of guiding ships safely into the harbor, but also represents the rich culture and architectural innovation of the region. Visitors and locals alike admire its beauty, especially at night when it shines brightly, illuminating the coast. As you stroll along the waterfront, you can't help but be captivated by its grandeur. The lighthouse is not just a beacon for sailors. It also draws tourists eager to witness this remarkable feat of engineering. Whether you are interested in architecture, history, or simply stunning views, the Jeddah Lighthouse stands as a testament to human creativity and an essential part of Jeddah's identity. Did you know tigers have unique stripes like fingerprints? Each tiger boasts a unique pattern of stripes, much like how every person has distinct fingerprints. These stripes run vertically down their bodies and can be found in various shades of orange, black, and even white. Biologists believe these patterns help tigers blend into their surroundings, providing excellent camouflage in their natural habitat, which includes dense forests and grasslands. This ability to hide allows them to ambush prey effectively. Moreover, the stripes are not just for looks. They are also vital for communication among tigers. They can identify each other through their stripe patterns, especially in the vast territories they roam. This fascinating adaptation showcases the incredible diversity found in nature and highlights the importance of preserving these magnificent creatures and their habitats. So the next time you see a tiger, remember that just like us, they have their own unique identity marked by those stunning stripes. Did you know there are 35 Springfields in America? The iconic town from the beloved animated series The Simpsons has a mysterious location that sparks curiosity among fans. While the show's creator, Matt Groening, has stated that its Springfield is a composite of various locations, it's amusing to think about how many real-life towns share the same name. From Springfield, Illinois, to Springfield, Massachusetts, each place has its own unique story, culture, and flair. In fact, Springfield, Illinois, is often considered the most famous due to its connection with President Abraham Lincoln. With such a popular name, the Springfield in The Simpsons serves as an everytown representing American life, filled with quirky characters and relatable situations. So, which Springfield do you think captured the essence of this animated classic? Transform your walls with easy geometric designs. Pattern rollers are a game changer for anyone looking to add style to their space without the hassle of traditional painting. These innovative tools allow you to create stunning geometric patterns effortlessly. Just roll the specially designed roller over a wall and watch as it leaves behind a beautiful design, perfect for any room. Whether you prefer bold shapes or subtle motifs, pattern rollers can accommodate your unique style, giving your walls an artistic touch. They are perfect for DIY enthusiasts or those just starting with home decor. The best part? It requires minimal effort compared to painting, so you can transform an ordinary room into a work of art in no time. Plus, the versatility of pattern rollers means you can experiment with different colors and designs easily. Imagine the satisfaction of crafting a gorgeous feature wall or adding a touch of elegance to your living space. So why not unleash your creativity and give pattern rollers a try? Patagonia's beauty is more surprising than you think. This stunning region at the southern end of South America is like nature's own art gallery, showcasing extremes that will leave you in awe. Imagine icy glaciers glistening under the sun, where ancient ice meets lush emerald forests teeming with life. Whether you're gazing up at the jagged peaks of the Andes or wandering through expansive grasslands where wild animals roam freely, there's something magical about the landscape here. The stillness of remote areas can be incredibly calming, allowing you to appreciate the pure, untouched beauty all around. Yet don't be fooled. The silence often breaks into a symphony of life, with colorful birds flitting through the trees and playful guanacos grazing nearby. Each corner of Patagonia offers a new perspective, a new wonder, reminding us that the wild can be both serene and vibrant at the same time. Whether you're hiking in the national parks or simply taking in the view from a cozy lodge, Patagonia promises a feast for the senses that's unforgettable. Did you know that donating blood burns calories? When you roll up your sleeve to give a pint of blood, your body's working hard. In fact, you can burn about 650 calories during that donation. This surprising fact might make you rethink what it means to help others. Not only does your donation have the potential to save up to 3 lives, but it also gives your metabolism a little boost. The body begins to replace the lost blood quickly, which requires energy and helps burn those calories. Imagine doing something as impactful as donating blood while also benefiting your own body. It's a win-win. Plus, after your donation, you can enjoy some snacks and drinks provided at the donation site to help you recover. So if you're looking for a way to contribute to your community while keeping yourself active, consider donating blood. It's a meaningful act that saves lives and offers surprising benefits. Is it really true that women broke barriers in marathons? In 1967, Catherine Switzer made history by becoming the first woman to run the Boston Marathon, a prestigious race that didn't officially allow female participants until 1972. To enter the race, Switzer cleverly signed up using her initials, ensuring she kept her identity under wraps. Despite the challenges, including physical attempts to pull her off the course, she persevered and completed the marathon. Her determination turned her into a symbol of the fight for gender equality in sports. Switzer's courage inspired countless women to chase their dreams in athletics and beyond. Today, thanks to trailblazers like her, women compete in all marathon events without fear of discrimination. Catherine's bold act opened doors for future generations, making her a pivotal figure in both sports and women's rights movements. Don't you think her story deserves to be celebrated? What if I told you criminals used dead bodies to escape arrest? In 18th century Britain, there was a bizarre legal loophole that allowed individuals to avoid being arrested simply by carrying a dead body. This strange law stemmed from the belief that interfering with a funeral was a serious sin. As a result, some clever tricksters would drag corpses around in a desperate attempt to evade the law. Imagine the sight of a criminal with a lifeless body racing down the street, hoping to avoid capture. This absurd tactic not only reflects the oddities of the legal system back then, but also shows the lengths to which people would go to outsmart authority. While it might sound outrageous today, it highlights the sometimes peculiar ways society grapples with justice. Can you believe how unusual the rules were in the past? Meet the all-terrain skateboard that conquers any surface. Ivan Miranda, a talented skateboarder and YouTuber, has taken skateboarding to a whole new level with his innovative design. Inspired by the rugged military tank track systems, Miranda created a skateboard that can roll over any surface, including steep mountains and rocky trails. This remarkable skateboard features unique wheels that are wider and more durable than traditional ones, allowing riders to tackle tough terrains with ease. Imagine gliding smoothly over gravelly paths, muddy fields, or even snowy slopes without losing balance. Miranda's invention not only enhances the thrill of skateboarding, but also opens up new possibilities for outdoor adventures. Riders can explore places they could only dream of before, breaking free from the limitations of standard skateboards. With this all-terrain marvel, you can embrace the great outdoors like never before. Whether you're cruising in the park or scaling a mountain trail, what new adventures will you embark on with this game-changing skateboard? Believe it or not, Blinding Lights is a streaming giant. Released in 2019, The Weeknd's catchy hit has taken the music world by storm, becoming the most streamed song in history with over 4 billion streams. This infectious track not only captivated fans with its retro-inspired sound, but also surpassed previous record holder Shape of You on multiple platforms. Streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music showcased Blinding Lights' immense popularity as it topped charts for weeks and even broke various records, solidifying The Weeknd's place in pop culture. Its irresistible melody and relatable lyrics about longing and love have resonated with listeners of all ages, creating a global phenomenon. The song's success highlights the shift in how we consume music today. Streaming has become a central way for people to enjoy their favorite tunes. As artists continue to release new music, the competition for the most streamed song remains fierce, but for now, The Weeknd stands at the top. What do you think makes a song like Blinding Lights so popular? Surprisingly, it's a fact that potatoes are complex. Did you know that potatoes have more chromosomes than humans? While we have 46 chromosomes, these humble tubers boast 48, making them genetically more intricate. This genetic complexity helps potatoes adapt and thrive in various environments, showing just how resilient they can be. Perhaps even more fascinating is how these plants grow underground, away from the hustle of life above. They develop their starchy goodness hidden from sight, which allows them to avoid many pests and diseases. Even beneath the surface, potatoes are busy creating a world of textures and flavors. As a staple food in many cultures, they nourish billions while remaining largely unnoticed until we dig them up. So next time you enjoy fries or mashed potatoes, remember that these tasty delights have an intriguing story that begins well below the soil. Did you know North Korea has a space program? Despite its secretive reputation, North Korea made headlines in 1998 when it attempted to launch a satellite that failed to reach orbit. This ambitious move marked the beginning of its controversial space endeavors. Since then, the country has tried 4 more launches, with the latest one occurring in 2016. North Korea proudly announces that all its launches are successful, but the reality is a bit more complicated. Out of the satellites launched, only 2 managed to enter orbit, yet both subsequently failed to operate as intended. This raises questions about the true capabilities of North Korea's space technology and how much credibility their claims hold in the international arena. The world watches closely, curious about the motivations behind these launches. Are they meant for scientific exploration, or are they more about showcasing power? As global tensions rise, the implications of such a program could be significant. What will the future hold for North Korea's space ambitions? Did you know about knocker-uppers in Britain? During the bustling 18th and 19th centuries, while the Industrial Revolution was transforming lives, a unique job emerged: the knocker-upper. These early alarm clocks were real people, hired by workers to make sure they didn't miss their shifts. Instead of smartphones, they armed themselves with long sticks, pea shooters, or small hammers, tapping gently on windows to rouse sleepy clients. Can you imagine the sound of a soft tap echoing through the streets? Some knocker-uppers charged a weekly fee, while others earned tips based on how reliable they were. Their work required not just punctuality, but also an understanding of their neighbors and the need to be quiet to avoid waking everyone else. This fascinating role reflects a time when community and personal service were vital to the daily grind of industrial life. What other unusual jobs do you think existed back then? Why exactly does chocolate come from cacao beans? The answer lies in the fascinating journey of the cacao plant. Cacao beans are the seeds inside the pods of the Theobroma cacao tree, which means chocolate is technically a fruit derivative. These trees flourish in tropical climates, carefully producing pods that can house anywhere from 20 to 50 cacao beans, all enveloped in sweet, pulpy flesh. Once harvested, the beans go through a series of steps. They are fermented, dried, roasted, and then ground to create the chocolate we know and love. Although today's chocolate may look far different from its raw bean origins, pure cacao is packed with antioxidants and nutrients. This gives dark chocolate a bit of a health boost, making it more than just a sweet treat when consumed in moderation. So, next time you indulge, remember the rich history and health benefits behind your favorite chocolate. Discover how Anne Boleyn changed England forever. Anne Boleyn was not just the second wife of King Henry VIII. She was a key figure in a monumental shift in English history. When Henry married Anne in 1533, it set off a chain reaction that led to England breaking away from the Catholic Church. Before Anne, England was deeply tied to Rome, but the king's desire for a male heir and his infatuation with Anne ignited a revolution in religious practices and beliefs. As Henry sought an annulment from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, he faced opposition from the Pope. Frustrated, he declared the Church of England separate from papal authority, paving the way for Protestantism. This change not only altered England's religious landscape, but also changed the lives of countless people, influencing politics, culture, and society for centuries. So next time you think of Anne Boleyn, remember she was more than a queen. She was a catalyst for change. Prepare to be amazed by NASA's Kepler mission. During its incredible years of operation, the Kepler Space Telescope discovered over 2,600 exoplanets, making it the most successful planet-hunting mission ever. Launched in 2009, Kepler used a technique called the transit method, which involves detecting tiny dips in a star's brightness when a planet passes in front of it. This groundbreaking mission has broadened our understanding of the universe, showing that planetary systems are far more common than we once thought. From Earth-sized planets in the habitable zone to massive gas giants, Kepler's discoveries have sparked new questions about how planets form and evolve. As astronomers continue to study these findings, we're getting closer to answering the big question: are we alone in the universe? Kepler's legacy lives on, inspiring future missions that will continue the search for life beyond Earth. Let's uncover the truth about Tal and Tango in Mexico. This breathtaking destination boasts stunning thermal waterfalls, mesmerizing turquoise rivers, and mysterious steaming caves. Imagine stepping into a world that seems straight out of a sci-fi movie. The waterfalls cascade dramatically, their warm waters inviting you to soak in nature's embrace. The rivers, with their vibrant turquoise hues, create an enchanting contrast against the lush greenery surrounding them. You'll find yourself captivated by the unique geological formations and the soothing sounds of flowing water. As you explore the steaming caves, you can feel the warm air wrapping around you like a cozy blanket, offering a hint of the geothermal activity beneath the surface. Tal and Tango isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's an adventure of the senses. Why not make plans to see these otherworldly landscapes for yourself? Here's a wild fact about Voyager 1's malfunction. In a remarkable twist of fate, the engineering team discovered a malfunctioning chip on Voyager 1, the spacecraft that has journeyed further than any human-made object in history. With its location a staggering 24.3 billion kilometers, 15.1 billion miles from Earth, repairing this chip became an impossible task. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 has been traveling through space for over 4 decades, sending back invaluable data about our solar system and beyond. Its incredible journey has allowed scientists to learn about Jupiter, Saturn, and even the outer boundaries of interstellar space. Despite the challenges of distance and time, the mission continues to provide us with new insights into the cosmos. With every piece of data transmitted back, we get a glimpse into the universe's mysteries. Imagine navigating that far and still delivering knowledge while facing obstacles that seem insurmountable. How incredible is it that we can still receive information from a spacecraft so far away? Believe it or not, DC and Marvel have unique styles. These two comic book giants each have their own way of bringing stories to life. DC Comics relies on detailed scripts. Writers meticulously craft each page, providing clear instructions for artists to follow. This approach results in a tightly controlled narrative where every panel is planned out. On the other hand, Marvel takes a more free-spirited approach known as the Marvel method. Here, artists begin with a brief plot synopsis, letting their creativity flow as they create the artwork first. After the visuals are done, writers come in and add the dialogue. This method often leads to unexpected twists and turns, reflecting the artist's interpretations. Both styles showcase different storytelling techniques, giving comic fans a rich diversity of worlds to explore, from Batman's dark streets to Spider-Man's bustling New York. Which style do you prefer? What if I told you broccoli is a superfood? This green veggie is part of the Brassicaceae family, which also includes other nutritious members like cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, and collard greens. These are known as cruciferous vegetables and are celebrated for their impressive health benefits. Broccoli stands out among them due to its wealth of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Eating broccoli can support heart health, improve digestion, and lower the risk of certain cancers, making it an excellent choice for a balanced diet. While some people may find its taste a bit strong or bitter, broccoli is super versatile. You can enjoy it steamed, roasted, or even raw in salads. Plus, when paired with tasty sauces or seasonings, it can become a favorite in any meal. Whether you're a veggie lover or just warming up to greens, incorporating broccoli into your meals is an easy way to boost your nutrition. Are you ready to add this superfood to your plate? What if I told you Queen Elizabeth II had 2 birthdays? On April 21st, she celebrated her actual birthday, but the festivities didn't stop there. The Queen's official birthday came later in June, observed with the grand and colorful Trooping the Color Parade. This tradition has roots going back centuries and allows the public to join in the celebrations for the monarch while keeping her personal birthday more private. The Trooping the Color features stunning displays of pageantry with soldiers in bright uniforms, horses, and the iconic royal family on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. This annual event attracts thousands of spectators, all excited to witness the celebration and pay tribute to the Queen. It's a fascinating blend of historic tradition and modern celebration that showcases Britain's royal heritage. So while most people only get to celebrate one birthday a year, Queen Elizabeth enjoyed a unique twist on the tradition, making her birthdays a time of both personal reflection and public celebration. How cool is that? Is it really true that Laura Parker Bowles prefers privacy? Born in 1978, Laura is the daughter of Queen Camilla and her first husband, Andrew Parker Bowles. Despite her royal connections, Laura has chosen a life that is remarkably low-key and often stays out of the spotlight. This decision allows her to enjoy family life, as she is married and has children, contributing to her more private lifestyle compared to her half-brothers, who are more publicly visible. Laura's choice underscores the diverse paths that royal-adjacent family members can take, emphasizing how not everyone seeks fame or attention. While many assume that being part of a royal family means embracing the limelight, Laura shows that it's perfectly valid to prioritize privacy and family over public appearances. Her story challenges the typical narratives about royalty and reminds us that everyone has the right to live life on their own terms. Discover the mysteries of our uncharted oceans. Less than 5% of the ocean has been explored by humans, making it one of the most mysterious places on our planet. While we've landed rovers on Mars and mapped its surface, we're still mostly in the dark about what lies beneath the waves of our own seas. Much of our knowledge comes from satellite data and sonar mapping, tools that help researchers piece together the vastness of oceanic life and geological wonders. Imagine the secrets hidden in these deep waters, unknown species waiting to be discovered, and unique formations that could rewrite what we know about Earth. Scientists believe the ocean's depths may hold treasures beyond our wildest dreams, from new medicines to insights into climate change. So why do we neglect such a crucial part of our planet? It's time to invest in ocean exploration and unlock the secrets waiting for us beneath the waves. Have you seen China's incredible 3-level mountain road? This engineering marvel on Tianmen Mountain was completed in just 5 months, showcasing extraordinary human ingenuity. Imagine a road winding through majestic peaks that soar over 4,165 feet high. Skilled workers and innovative planners collaborated closely to navigate the challenging terrain, ensuring safety and functionality while minimizing the impact on the stunning landscape. The road not only connects remote areas, but also offers breathtaking views, making it a remarkable achievement in both infrastructure and aesthetics. Visitors can enjoy the incredible sights of lush forests, steep cliffs, and magnificent vistas that display the flourishing beauty of nature. As you drive along this 3-level road, you might find yourself in awe of how such a structure can seamlessly blend into the rugged mountains. This project highlights China's commitment to advancing infrastructure while respecting the environment. What other incredible feats of engineering await discovery around the world? Ever thought about why the James Webb is a game changer? Launched in December 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope takes space exploration to incredible new heights as the successor to the famous Hubble Space Telescope. With its cutting-edge infrared capabilities, the Webb allows scientists to peer back in time, studying the early universe like never before. This telescope can see through clouds of dust that often shroud stars and planets in formation, revealing hidden cosmic wonders. It also helps us discover exoplanets, those planets orbiting stars outside our solar system, by measuring their atmospheres and temperatures. By analyzing the light from distant galaxies, we gain crucial insights into how the universe has evolved over billions of years. The Webb's observations promise to uncover mysteries about the origins of stars and planets, making it a vital tool in our quest to understand the cosmos. What other secrets will it unlock for us? Is the saiga antelope on the brink of extinction? This striking animal, native to the vast Eurasian steppes, has become critically endangered, and it's a heart-wrenching situation. Known for their unique, flexible noses, Saiga antelopes possess an incredible ability to filter dust and warm cold air as they graze across rugged landscapes. Unfortunately, their population has plummeted, primarily due to poaching and the loss of habitat caused by human activities. These majestic creatures typically live for about 10 to 12 years in the wild, but their future hangs in the balance. Conservationists are working tirelessly to save the saiga antelope, raising awareness and fighting for stronger protections. Without immediate action, we could lose this remarkable animal forever. What steps can we take to protect the saiga antelope and ensure its survival for future generations? Did you know about the word 1? It's hard to believe, but 1 is the only number where the letters are arranged in reverse alphabetical order. This quirky characteristic makes it stand out in the world of numbers. While numbers can be fascinating in their own right, their spelling can reveal even more surprises. When we spell out the numbers, 1 ends up being the only one, ironically, whose letters are in a backward sequence, placing O first, followed by 1, and ending with E. This fun fact invites curious minds to explore language and mathematics together, showing how they can intertwine in unexpected ways. So next time you think of numbers, remember that simple 1 not only represents a quantity, but also holds a unique position in the alphabet. What other surprises do numbers conceal? Surprising harm from dogs swimming post-flea treatment. Many pet owners don't realize that a dog's dip in a lake can pose serious risks to local ecosystems. When dogs receive a spot-on flea treatment, it's crucial to wait before they go for a swim. These treatments contain chemicals designed to eliminate fleas, but when pets enter water soon after application, these substances can wash off and enter the lake. This can be especially damaging to the invertebrate population, which includes vital species like insects and crustaceans. These tiny creatures play a huge role in maintaining the health of aquatic ecosystems. By disrupting their population, we may unintentionally affect everything from water quality to local fish populations. So, what can you do? Always follow the advice on flea treatments and consider keeping your furry friend on land for a while after their treatment, ensuring both their health and the environment thrive. Surprisingly, yellow affects your mood and memory. The color yellow has a unique power that can catch your eye and brighten your day. It's no wonder that we see yellow everywhere, from school buses to warning signs. This vibrant hue is known to stimulate mental activity and enhance memory recall, making it a favorite in educational settings. Studies have shown that when people see yellow, they feel more energized and alert. This energizing effect is why yellow is often chosen for notepads and advertisements, as it grabs attention and makes information stand out. Moreover, in nature, yellow appears in flowers and fruits, attracting animals and humans alike. So the next time you spot a bright yellow item, remember it's not just a color. It's a tool designed to evoke feelings and enhance your awareness. Why do you think yellow pops up so often in our surroundings? Is it really true that abalone is critically endangered? The abalone, a unique mollusk with a colorful, iridescent shell, has become highly prized in Asia for its delicate meat and culinary value. However, this increased demand has led to overexploitation, putting the species on the brink of extinction. In the United Kingdom, where abalone populations have drastically declined due to relentless overfishing, protective measures have been put into place. These regulations aim to combat the alarming drop in their numbers and support their recovery. Efforts include enforcing catch limits, promoting sustainable fishing practices, and restoring habitats where abalone thrive. Unfortunately, despite these initiatives, the future of this remarkable mollusk remains uncertain. Each abalone harvested can disrupt the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, further complicating conservation efforts. Awareness of the situation is crucial, as protecting abalone not only preserves a species, but also maintains the health of our oceans. What can we do to support these efforts and ensure a future for abalone? Prepare to be amazed by hot springs' dangers. These natural wonders offer healing benefits, but they can also be hiding some serious risks. Many hot springs bubble with therapeutic minerals, which can relieve ailments and soothe tired muscles. However, lurking in the depths of some springs are harmful gases like hydrogen sulfide, which can be poisonous. Inhaling this gas can lead to serious health issues and even death in extreme cases. Moreover, the water in certain springs can be surprisingly acidic. This acidity can cause painful burns or skin irritation, catching unsuspecting visitors off guard. So while enjoying the relaxing warmth of these springs, it's crucial to be aware and cautious. Always check for warnings and follow safety guidelines to ensure a safe experience. Exploring hot springs can be an amazing adventure, but being informed helps keep the fun flowing and the dangers at bay. Most people don't know this, but gray hair has a story. It's all about melanin, the pigment responsible for the color of our hair, skin, and eyes. As we age, hair follicles produce less melanin because pigment-producing cells, known as melanocytes, become less active or simply die off. This process leads to hair that grows in transparent or white, creating that classic gray appearance against our darker strands. Interestingly, genetics plays a big role in when and how fast this happens. Some of us may start to notice gray hairs in our 20s, while others may enjoy their natural color well into their 50s or beyond. Stress also factors in. While it doesn't cause graying directly, it may accelerate the process in some individuals. So if you've spotted a silver strand, just remember it's a natural part of aging and a sign of your unique journey through life. Why exactly does Mammy Manor scare so much? This attraction in San Diego, California, is famously dubbed the world's scariest haunted house. Before entering, thrill seekers face a comprehensive mental and physical evaluation, ensuring they're prepared for the extreme experiences that await. Once inside, participants don't just stroll through eerie halls, they endure horrifying scenarios that push the limits of fear. Imagine being bound, gagged, and splattered with realistic-looking fake blood. The creators have designed Mammy Manor to fully immerse you in terrifying situations, making it feel as if you've stepped right into a horror movie. Over the years, countless visitors have shared stories of their experiences, claiming the adrenaline and fear are unlike anything else. So if you're brave enough and curious about what really scares you, could this haunted house be your next heart-pounding adventure? Did you know gymnastics means training naked? This surprising fact comes from ancient Greece, where the word gymnastics is derived from gymnasia, meaning athletic training, and gymnos, which translates to naked. Back in the days of the Olympic Games, Greek athletes trained and competed without clothing to show off their physical prowess and celebrate the human body. This practice was about more than just nudity. It symbolized freedom and equality, as everyone participated on an equal footing without the distraction of clothing. The ancient Greeks believed that the ideal athlete should be unencumbered, both in mind and body. Today, while we wear leotards and other forms of attire for gymnastics, the roots of this fascinating sport remind us of a time when athletes embraced their natural state to showcase their skills. Isn't it intriguing how language and culture shape our understanding of sports? Have you ever wondered why ice cream warms you up? It might surprise you, but indulging in this creamy treat can actually increase your body temperature. Ice cream is loved by many, especially during hot summer days, because of its cold and refreshing nature. However, its high-fat content plays a fascinating trick on our bodies. When we eat ice cream, our digestive system works hard to break down the fats. This process requires energy, which is called thermogenesis. As the body metabolizes the fat, it produces heat, raising our internal temperature slightly. This effect can be unexpected, especially after consuming something that feels cool and soothing. This scientific phenomenon might change the way you think about enjoying your favorite flavors. So the next time you delight in a scoop of chocolate or vanilla, remember that your body's actually warming up as it savors the deliciousness. Isn't it interesting how our bodies respond to what we eat in ways we might not expect? Explore Tianjin's enchanting European miniature wonderland. This incredible place in China, known as the Venetian Water Town, offers visitors a unique glimpse into Europe without leaving Asia. Imagine strolling through the beautifully recreated canals inspired by Venice, complete with charming gondolas floating by. As you wander, you'll spot replicas of famous landmarks like the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower, making it feel like you've transported directly to the heart of Europe. Each tiny structure is crafted with precision, bringing the romantic ambiance of these iconic cities to life. Families, couples, and tourists marvel at the intricate details and vibrant atmosphere as they explore. Whether you're taking photos or just soaking in the sights, the experience feels magical. It's a perfect spot for those who dream of traveling but might not have the chance to visit these distant cities. This delightful fusion of cultures creates an inviting environment, making it a must-see if you're in Tianjin. So, are you ready to explore this miniature European paradise? Is it really true that the moon is shrinking? Yes, it is. The moon's surface is actually contracting by about 150 feet over millions of years as its interior cools. This fascinating process isn't just a slow, steady change. It leads to the formation of thrust faults, which are lines on the moon's surface indicating recent seismic activity. Imagine the moon as a giant cosmic balloon that's slowly losing air. As it shrinks, the crust buckles and creates these faults, making the lunar landscape even more intriguing. Scientists study these faults to understand the moon's geological history and ongoing processes. In fact, even though we often think of the moon as a quiet neighbor in the night sky, it has its own secrets and stories to tell as it changes. So the next time you look up at the moon, remember, it's not just hanging there, it's on a journey of its own. Discover the stealthy world of the green vine snake. This remarkable reptile thrives in the lush rainforests of Latin America, showcasing an incredible ability to camouflage itself among leaves and vines. With its striking green color and slender, elongated body, the green vine snake becomes nearly invisible to both predators and prey. Interestingly, it's not a threat to humans or other animals, as it is neither venomous nor aggressive. Instead, it relies on its stealth to catch small birds and lizards, making it a skilled hunter despite its non-threatening nature. This fascinating snake plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of species in its habitat. So next time you think of snakes, remember the green vine snake and its impressive stealth skills. How many other creatures can blend in so well? Turns out the truth is that bibliosmia exists. This fascinating term refers to the delightful act of smelling books, a ritual adored by many book lovers around the world. Imagine walking into a cozy library or a quaint bookstore and being enveloped by that warm, nostalgic aroma of paper and ink. For book enthusiasts, this scent is as aromatic and enchanting as fine perfume. The smell comes from the aging paper and the chemicals used in printing, which can create a unique olfactory experience. Interestingly, bibliosmia not only evokes memories of past reads, but also fosters a deeper connection to literature. Have you ever taken a moment to cherish that smell while flipping through the pages of a beloved book? It's more than just an air freshener for your mind. It's a celebration of stories, history, and imagination all wrapped in one intoxicating fragrance. So next time you pick up a book, take a deep breath and enjoy the magic of bibliosmia. Here's a wild fact about the Vietnam War. During this intense conflict, a courageous South Vietnamese Air Force pilot made a daring move that would become legendary. In a heart-stopping act of bravery, he stole a Chinook helicopter to rescue his family and friends from the grip of war. Imagine the tension as he navigated the helicopter through enemy territory, risking everything to save his loved ones. Upon reaching an American destroyer, he successfully dropped them off, ensuring their safety. But the drama didn't end there. After the mission, with danger still looming, he rolled the helicopter onto its side and leaped into the sea. Remarkably, everyone involved survived this incredible escape. This daring act not only highlights the lengths people will go to protect their loved ones, but also showcases an unexpected moment of hope amid the chaos of war. Can you believe such courage existed in such perilous times? Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Beatles changed technology. When the Beatles signed with EMI in 1962, they didn't just revolutionize music, they also had a surprising impact on technology. This iconic partnership helped EMI to boost its revenue, allowing the company to funnel money into various innovative projects. One notable outcome of this investment was the groundbreaking work of EMI scientist Godfrey Hounsfield, who developed the CAT scan technology. Hounsfield's invention transformed the medical field, by enabling doctors to see inside the human body with incredible precision, helping to diagnose diseases much more effectively. This groundbreaking technology is vital in hospitals today, playing a crucial role in saving lives. So the next time you hear a Beatles song, remember that this legendary band helped pave the way for advancements in healthcare as well. Who knew music could lead to such remarkable innovations? Guess what really drives a Venus flytrap's snap? This fascinating plant has a remarkable mechanism that requires it to count to 2 before it closes its jaws. The Venus flytrap, native to the wetlands of North and South Carolina, uses specialized triggers on its leaves to detect prey. These triggers are sensitive hairs located inside the trap. When an unsuspecting insect lands inside, the trap won't snap shut immediately. Instead, it counts 2 touches of these hairs within a 20-second window. This counting process helps ensure that the plant only closes when it has a good chance of catching something to eat, preventing unnecessary energy loss. Once it feels those 2 touches, the trap quickly shuts, trapping the insect inside. With its ingenious way of counting, the Venus flytrap exemplifies how plants can adapt and thrive in their environment. Isn't that amazing? Guess what really drives your stress levels? Cortisol, a hormone often linked to stress and anxiety, is vital for how our bodies react to danger. When faced with a threat, cortisol kicks in, increasing energy and sharpening focus. This response, known as the fight-or-flight reaction, prepares us to tackle challenges head-on by heightening our alertness and boosting our memory. However, if stress becomes a constant in our lives, cortisol levels can remain high for too long. This chronic elevation can lead to serious health problems, including memory issues and a weakened immune system. So while this hormone is essential for short bursts of stress, too much of it can hurt us in the long run. Understanding the role of cortisol helps us find better ways to manage stress and protect our health. What can we do today to keep cortisol in check? Hard to believe, but your tongue is unique. Just as no 2 people have the same fingerprints, every individual possesses a one-of-a-kind tongue print. This fascinating fact highlights our body's incredible diversity. The surface of your tongue is covered with tiny bumps called papillae, which form distinct patterns that can be as unique as a signature. Researchers have begun to explore the potential of tongue prints in identification, which could someday complement or even replace traditional methods like fingerprinting or facial recognition. Imagine using your tongue to unlock your phone or verify your identity. While the technology is still in its early stages, the possibilities are exciting. This quirky aspect of human anatomy goes beyond mere individuality. It could revolutionize security systems in the future. So the next time you stick out your tongue, remember that it's not just for tasting, it's a mini masterpiece that represents you. Hard to believe, but faces can win contests. In Egremont, England, a quirky tournament has taken place since 1267, celebrating the art of making the most outrageous facial grimaces. Participants come from far and wide to compete in this lighthearted event, showcasing their ability to twist and contort their faces into truly ludicrous expressions. Recognized by the Guinness Book of Records, this unique competition draws attention for its sheer fun and creativity. Each contestant aims to outdo the last, using their skills to produce hilarious looks that leave audiences in stitches. The tournament not only highlights individual talent, but also strengthens community ties and entertains visitors, making it a beloved tradition in the town. If you ever find yourself in Egremont during this exciting event, get ready to see some unforgettable facial feats. Who knew such a silly contest could bring so much joy? Let's uncover the truth about small facts. Did you know that even the tiniest pieces of information can spark big ideas? This concept encourages us to keep thinking and learning, highlighting that every little fact has the potential to lead to something greater. For instance, the simple fact that honey never spoils opens up discussions about ancient civilizations and their food preservation methods. Each small detail we discover can connect us to larger themes, such as innovation and sustainability. By embracing curiosity, we benefit from each fact we encounter, no matter how minor it seems. So the next time you come across a little-known tidbit, consider what larger ideas it might inspire. Isn't it amazing how knowledge builds on itself, creating endless opportunities for discovery and creativity? Let's keep that curiosity alive. Hard to believe, but horses can wear shoes too. Megasis horse runners are a groundbreaking solution for equine comfort, offering a fresh approach to traditional horseshoes. Developed by an innovative Austrian company, these unique plastic shoes are designed specifically to fit the anatomy of a horse's hoof, ensuring maximum support and flexibility. By using Megasis horse runners, horse owners can significantly reduce the risk of common leg issues that often arise from wearing traditional metal shoes. This inventive footwear not only promotes a more comfortable experience for horses, but also allows them to run and perform with greater ease. Imagine your horse trotting around with the comfort of a cushioned shoe, free from pain and discomfort. These shoes are a game changer for both competitive athletes and leisure riders, making it easier to keep our equine friends happy and healthy. Isn't it exciting to see how technology is changing the way we care for horses? This might surprise you. Golden banknotes in Dubai? The 24-character Zlote banknotes found in Dubai are not just everyday currency. They're marketed as luxury items. Crafted from thin, shimmering gold materials, these banknotes catch the eye of collectors and tourists alike. Even though they lack official monetary value, their uniqueness and exquisite design make them highly sought after. People visiting Dubai often buy these golden notes as special souvenirs to remember their trip. The allure of Zlote banknotes lies not just in their bling, but also in the story they carry. Each note represents a piece of Dubai's vibrant culture and opulent lifestyle, making them a popular item for photo ops and impressive gifts. Imagine impressing your friends back home with a flash of gold that sparkles in the light. So next time you're in Dubai, keep an eye out for these unique keepsakes. Isn't it tempting to own a piece of luxury? You might be shocked to learn that ferns have huge genomes. The fern species Mesopteris oblanceolata holds an incredible record, boasting a genome that stretches out to a whopping 160 billion base pairs. To put that into perspective, this means its genetic material is vastly larger than what we find in humans, which only have about 3 billion base pairs. This massive genome allows Mesopteris oblanceolata to thrive in diverse environments, adapting to varying climates and conditions. Scientists are fascinated by how such a large amount of genetic material can be packed into a single organism and what it means for evolution and biodiversity. The secrets hidden within the fern's DNA could potentially lead to breakthroughs in medicine and agriculture. So the next time you see a fern, remember that this seemingly simple plant carries an extraordinary genetic legacy. What mysteries could its incredible genome reveal? Here's a wild fact about ants in medicine. Did you know that ants are not just tiny insects bustling around in the dirt? They have developed advanced survival strategies, showcasing their amazing ability to adapt and thrive. One of the coolest things ants can do is produce antibiotic substances. These natural antibiotics help protect them from harmful bacteria and fungi, acting like nature's own medicine cabinet. By creating these substances, ants maintain a clean and healthy environment in their colonies. This contributes to their overall survival, allowing them to live in places where other creatures might struggle. Researchers are even studying these antibiotics to understand their effects better and potentially apply them in human medicine. Isn't it fascinating to think that such small creatures are contributing to science? What other incredible secrets do ants hold? Prepare to be amazed by Kennedy and Lincoln's coincidences. These two iconic American presidents share remarkable parallels that leave many people scratching their heads. For starters, both John F. Kennedy and Abraham Lincoln were elected president in the 1960s, which is a striking coincidence considering they hailed from very different time periods. Furthermore, they each lost the vice presidential nomination of their party in 1956, a specific detail that rarely gets mentioned but adds to the intrigue. The eeriest similarity, however, involves the day they both met their tragic fates. They were each assassinated on a Friday, suffering head wounds that would leave their marks in history. Both presidents are also linked to their successors. Kennedy was succeeded by Lyndon B. Johnson, who, like Lincoln's successor, Andrew Johnson, was born in 1908. These fascinating coincidences stir curiosity about fate and chance in history. Do these parallels hint at something deeper, or are they merely strange coincidences? Discovering the stories behind these events can feel like solving a historical puzzle that connects America's past. Prepare to be amazed by Nobel Prize winners' quirks. It turns out that a small group of Nobel laureates experiences a unique psychological condition known as nobility, leading them to have an inflated sense of self-importance. This phenomenon has been observed in roughly 10 to 20 of the nearly 992 Nobel winners, who sometimes believe they are at the center of the universe. Imagine someone who has contributed greatly to science or literature, suddenly making bizarre claims about their experiences or abilities. This odd behavior can include everything from overly grandiose statements to an outright detachment from reality. While these laureates have achieved remarkable accomplishments, the pressure and public attention surrounding their success might contribute to this phenomenon. It's a fascinating reminder that even those at the top can experience unexpected challenges. What do you think drives this mysterious condition among such brilliant minds? Discover the unique flags of Cyprus and Kosovo. Did you know these two nations showcase maps of their territories right on their flags? It's a striking and rare feature that makes them stand out among the world's flags. Cyprus, an island in the eastern Mediterranean, displays a map of its land alongside two olive branches symbolizing peace. On the other hand, Kosovo's flag features a golden map of its territory on a blue background, surrounded by 6 white stars representing its diverse ethnic groups. These unique designs reflect the country's identity and their histories, showcasing a sense of pride and individuality. Most national flags feature symbols, colors, or emblems with deeper meanings, but Cyprus and Kosovo take it a step further by literally mapping their lands. This helps to convey a strong message about their identity and sovereignty. Have you thought about how flags tell the story of a nation? Believe it or not, Steve Jobs shaped technology. As the co-founder of Apple, Jobs was known for his groundbreaking innovations that changed how we interact with gadgets. His incredible vision led to the creation of iconic products like the iPhone and MacBook, which transformed the tech landscape. Jobs believed in merging technology with art, emphasizing sleek designs and user-friendly features. This focus on aesthetics and functionality set Apple apart from its competitors, allowing it to lead in the tech market. Jobs was not just a businessman, he was a pioneer who challenged conventional ideas, encouraging creativity and forward thinking. His legacy continues to influence countless innovations today. From smartphones to tablets, Jobs' approach reminds us of the importance of imagination in technology. What would our world look like today without his contributions? You might be shocked to learn about male emotions. Many people view emotions as universal, but males experience certain behavioral states like hypersensitivity, frustration, anxiety, and anger in unique ways. These feelings can be tied to various factors, including biochemical changes, hormonal fluctuations, and even stress. For example, when a man feels overwhelmed by life's demands, his body might react with increased cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress, which can heighten feelings of frustration and anxiety. Furthermore, these states often lead to challenges in maintaining a strong sense of identity, as societal expectations sometimes dictate that men should be tough and stoic. When this pressure collides with their emotional experiences, males may struggle to express themselves authentically, often feeling trapped in a cycle of frustration and anger. Understanding these behavioral states can help us foster a more supportive environment where men feel comfortable discussing their feelings. So how can we create spaces that encourage emotional expression for all? Believe it or not, Tokyo has incredible artificial islands. One of the most famous is Odaiba, a vibrant entertainment hub that attracts both locals and tourists. Here you can visit the Tokyo Plaza shopping mall, which offers everything from fashion to electronics. But Odaiba isn't just about shopping. It boasts an iconic life-size Gundam statue that stands proudly and is especially popular among anime fans. For a truly unique experience, the Team Lab Borderless Digital Museum awaits, where art and technology merge to create stunning immersive exhibits that captivate the senses. As you explore this dynamic island, you'll find a range of attractions, including futuristic architecture and beautiful waterfront views. Odaiba is perfect for a day of fun, relaxation, and adventure, making it a must-visit when you're in Tokyo. What will you discover there? Surprisingly, it's a fact that mustache cups existed. In the Victorian era, gentlemen took their grooming seriously, especially when it came to their impressive mustaches. To enjoy their tea without risking a damp and tangled stash, they used specially designed mustache cups. These unique mugs featured an ingenious guard that prevented the mustache from touching the hot liquid while sipping. Imagine a time when having a well-kept mustache was a mark of status and sophistication. Men would often flaunt their facial hair at social gatherings, making these cups a clever accessory at tea parties. The invention showcased not only the creativity of the era, but also the importance placed on personal style. While today we might see a variety of quirky mugs, the mustache cup stands out as a charming reminder of Victorian elegance and the lengths men would go to maintain their appearance. How fascinating is it that everyday objects once had such specific purposes? Here's a wild fact about popcorn kernels. When you heat a popcorn kernel, it undergoes an exciting transformation that turns it into the fluffy snack we all love. Each kernel has a hard outer shell called the pericarp, which keeps the moisture inside. When the kernel heats up, the water inside turns to steam and the pressure builds up. At around 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, the kernel can't contain the pressure anymore. Suddenly, it explodes, turning inside out and expanding to over 20 times its original size. This rapid expansion creates the soft, airy texture we enjoy when we munch on popcorn. The process is not just fun to watch, it's also a fantastic example of how heat and pressure can create dramatic changes in materials. So next time you pop some corn for movie night, think about the incredible science happening right in your microwave or on your stovetop. Isn't it amazing how a simple kernel can become such a tasty treat? Hard to believe, but kids drank wine in France. Until 1956, French school children were actually allowed to enjoy wine and beer during their lunch breaks. This surprising practice was rooted in cultural traditions where moderate alcohol consumption was seen as a normal part of life. Parents often believed that a small amount of wine could even aid digestion. However, as concerns about health and safety increased, the French government decided to amend this law. The aim was clear: promote better health in schools and protect children from the potential harms of alcohol. This shift reflected changing attitudes towards alcohol and the importance of safeguarding young minds and bodies. Now, French lunches focus on nourishing meals without the inclusion of alcohol, marking a significant cultural shift in how society views drinking among minors. Can you imagine kids today enjoying a glass of wine with their school lunch? This might surprise you. Friday the 13th strikes thrice. In a leap year, when January 1st lands on a Sunday, the peculiar alignment of the calendar brings with it not one, but 3 occurrences of Friday the 13th, specifically in January, April, and July. This rare event has been noted in only a few years, including 1928, 1956, and 1984. Each time these Fridays arrive, superstitions about bad luck tend to bubble up, with many people avoiding activities like getting a haircut or starting a new venture. Interestingly, in some cultures, 13 is considered a lucky number, flipping the script on the usual fear. So why does this happen? It's all due to the way leap years adjust our calendar, shifting dates just enough to create this trifecta of frights. Can we expect this intriguing pattern to emerge again anytime soon? Can you believe Lisbon is older than Rome? This vibrant capital of Portugal has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world. Founded around 1200 BC, Lisbon predates Rome by about 400 years. Its ancient roots are reflected in the city's stunning architecture and winding alleyways, which tell tales of its past. But that's not all. Lisbon is also home to the oldest and smallest bookstore in the world, Livraria Bertrand, which opened its doors in 1732. This charming little shop, nestled in the historic Quirky district, has survived earthquakes and other challenges, drawing book lovers and tourists alike. Imagine browsing through its shelves filled with literary treasures while standing in a place that has withstood the test of time. Lisbon truly combines history and culture, making it a must-visit destination. Believe it or not, flatulence has a funny name, HAFE, which stands for High Altitude Flatulence Expulsion, is a lighthearted term among outdoor enthusiasts. It's a playful nod to the sounds produced during this amusing condition, lovingly dubbed Rocky Mountain barking spiders. While it may sound serious, HAFE is largely harmless compared to more dangerous altitude-related issues like high-altitude pulmonary edema, HAPE. When adventurers trek to high altitudes, the thinner air can trigger this comical gas buildup, leading to some entertaining moments around the campfire. Thankfully, as climbers or hikers descend to lower elevations, the discomfort associated with HAFE usually fades away. So next time you're on a mountain and hear some unexpected sounds, just remember, it might just be some cheerful barking spiders joining the fun. Ever thought about why the Irish crown jewels vanished? In 1907, a stunning crime unfolded in Dublin Castle that still captures imaginations today. The lavish crown jewels of Ireland, symbols of royal splendor, were stolen in a daring heist, and despite extensive investigations, their whereabouts remain a mystery. These jewels, which included a diamond-encrusted star and a majestic collar, were not just valuable, but deeply tied to Ireland's identity. A range of theories emerged about the theft, suggesting everything from inside jobs to foreign spies, but none has led to their recovery. Imagine the excitement and intrigue as detectives followed every lead, scoured the city, and even interrogated possible suspects. Over a century later, people still debate how this crime could happen and ponder the fate of the jewels. Some believe they are hidden in secret locations, while others think they might have been destroyed or sold. What do you think happened to these royal treasures? Did you know cars can monitor your health now? The Mercedes-Benz EQXX is not just another concept vehicle, it's a breakthrough in automotive technology. This innovative car is equipped with built-in sensors that track the driver's heart rate and stress levels, making it more than just a mode of transportation. Imagine driving while the EQXX keeps an eye on your well-being, alerting you if your stress levels rise. This unique feature aims to create a healthier driving experience, helping drivers stay calm and focused on the road. With the rise of smart technology, the EQXX shows us how cars can adapt to our needs, promoting mindfulness and safety behind the wheel. As more manufacturers explore integrating health monitoring systems into vehicles, who knows what the future of driving will look like? Could our cars become our personal wellness companions? Discover Marie Curie's incredible Nobel Prize legacy. Marie Curie, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, is famous for her groundbreaking work on radioactivity, earning her 2 Nobel Prizes in both physics and chemistry. But her family's achievements don't stop with her. Together with her husband, Pierre Curie, who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics with her in 1903, they laid the foundation for countless advancements in science. Their daughter, Irene Joliot-Curie, followed in their footsteps, winning the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1935 for her work on artificial radioactivity. Altogether, the Curie family has amassed 5 Nobel Prizes, showcasing not only their dedication to science, but also their lasting impact on the field. The legacy left by Marie Curie and her family continues to inspire scientists around the world to this day. Can you imagine a family with such a profound influence on science? Did you know the first tweet ever sent? This historic moment took place on March 21, 2006, when Jack Dorsey, one of Twitter's co-founders, typed the now famous message, "Just setting up my Twitter." At that time, Twitter was still a fresh idea, and few could imagine how it would change the way we communicate. This platform allowed users to share short messages or tweets with followers and the world. Jack's simple tweet not only marked the start of Twitter's journey, but also the birth of a new social media era. As Twitter grew, it became a crucial space for breaking news, real-time updates, and connecting people globally. Today, tweets can spark movements, share important information, and influence pop culture, illustrating just how far the platform has come since that first tweet in 2006. Can you imagine the excitement Dorsey felt? What will be the next big milestone for social media? Is it really true that carousels spin differently? It's fascinating to think about how British carousels turn clockwise, while their American counterparts rotate counterclockwise. This quirky difference is rooted in history and design choices. In the United Kingdom, carousels often find their origins in traditional fairs, where the right-to-left spinning direction became standard. Meanwhile, in the United States, carousels ended up adopting a counterclockwise motion, possibly influenced by how people hold on to the outer poles or the layout of the parks where they were built. This unique characteristic adds a fun element to a ride that many people love, especially during festive occasions. In both countries, carousels create a feeling of nostalgia, enchanting riders with their artistry and whimsical design. Have you ever noticed the direction while riding? Whether you're enjoying a colorful horse or a fantastical creature, the spin of the carousel reflects local culture in a delightful way, inviting us to experience joy with each rotation. Guess what really drives our fascination with space? The incredible distance between Earth and the Moon provides an astonishing perspective on the vastness of the universe. Believe it or not, this distance is so immense that all the planets in our solar system could comfortably fit within that empty space. Imagine stretching from our blue planet to the Moon and realizing that there's enough room for Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all lined up together. This mind-boggling idea illustrates not only the staggering emptiness of space, but also underscores how small and isolated our little corner of the universe is. Exploring such distances makes us wonder about what lies beyond our solar system and fuels our curiosity to discover more about the cosmos. Isn't it amazing to think about the adventures waiting to be uncovered in the vastness of space? Here's a wild fact about TWA Flight 847. During this dramatic hijacking in 1985, a truly extraordinary situation unfolded. After being taken control of by armed hijackers, the flight was rerouted and forced to land in Algeria. Not just anyone could refuel the plane. The Algerian authorities insisted on payment in advance. This created a tense moment as the crew scrambled to find a solution. Amazingly, the lead flight attendant took matters into her own hands. She used her personal credit card to buy a staggering 6,000 gallons of jet fuel to get the plane airborne again. This brave act displayed remarkable resourcefulness in a situation filled with uncertainty. The quick thinking and courage of the flight attendant played a crucial role in ensuring the safety of everyone on board. The incident highlighted the astonishing challenges faced by airline crews during crises and the lengths they will go to protect passengers. Here's what actually happens when gold is mined. A significant portion of the world's gold comes from a remarkable place known as the Witwatersrand Basin in South Africa. This area, often just called the Rand, is packed with gold deposits formed over billions of years. Mining in the Rand has drastically changed not only the landscape, but also the economy of South Africa. The discovery of gold in the late 19th century sparked a gold rush, attracting thousands of prospectors and leading to the establishment of bustling cities like Johannesburg. Today, even though some gold mines have closed, the impact of this once thriving industry still echoes through job creation, infrastructure development, and investments in education. The Rand remains a symbol of wealth in South Africa, though it also raises questions about its environmental effects and the mining community's future. What other stories does this golden region hold? Here's something incredible about leap years. Leap years, occurring every 4 years, help keep our calendar in sync with Earth's journey around the sun. If it weren't for these extra days, known as February 29th, we would gradually lose our grip on the seasons. Think about it. Without leap years, summer might eventually fall in the middle of winter. The rule for determining a leap year is quite interesting. A year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4. However, this rule has exceptions. If a year is divisible by 100, it won't be a leap year unless it's also divisible by 400. This means the year 2000 was a leap year, but 1900 was not. The next leap year coming up is 2028, so get ready for that extra day. Have you ever wondered how we'd celebrate the birthdays of leap year babies? They only get to celebrate every 4 years, adding a unique twist to their age. Get ready for a shocking comparison of dangers. Chiropractors, often seen as wellness professionals, reportedly cause more fatalities each year than sharks do. This statistic raises eyebrows and sparks concerns about the safety of certain chiropractic practices. While many people seek chiropractic care for back pain and stiffness, not everyone realizes that various techniques can come with risks. For instance, cervical manipulations, which target the neck, have been associated with severe complications, including stroke. This fact can be alarming given that the percentage of serious injuries is still relatively low, but every incident matters. As with any health treatment, understanding potential risks is crucial. Patients should engage in open conversations with their chiropractors, ensuring they are informed about the procedures they may undergo. So, is it time to rethink how we view chiropractic safety in relation to other risks?